Hello dear learners, welcome to my video lesson. As usual, we are going to study some subject like fundamentals of scientific research work, and today's topic is referencing in literature review. So today's plan, what is referencing, literature review, and the third one is Crosswalk's 5 steps to conduct a literature review. According to these three plans, we are going to conduct our video lesson. So, as you know, referencing is one of the most important steps of conducting your scientific research work. As, uh, as usual, so every scientist or researcher puts the first function or objective to conduct his or her own research work basing on some initial ideas or opinions or theories of scientists that have researched this field or certain topic. So what is referencing? Referencing provides full details of all sources cited in the dissertation or your research work. So it is like the basic instruction of your conducting research work. And every reference should include published book or articles, book chapters, technical reports, web sources, and etc. It means every researcher, before doing his or her research work, have to take like data collection, and this data collection can cover everything: books, articles, or technical reports, diaries, or web sources. And referencing should list alphabetically by author name, name of first author, in the case of work with co-authors, if there are more than two authors. Make sure you understand the university regulations on plagiarism. Because it is strictly banned plagiarize on ideas. If you want to use one's theories or opinions about your thing, you have to show the source or the author of this statement. And referencing consults your department guidelines for more on referencing style. So, what is literature review? According to Crosswell, a review of the literature is a written summary of journal articles, books, and other documents that describe the past or current topics, statements, or information, organizes the literature into topics and documents, and a need for a proposed study. And it is taken from Crosswell's ideas, and you can see some page. It is taken from page 39. It is also one way of not plagiarizing one's idea owning it. Literature review is a presentation, classification, and evaluation of what other researchers have written on particular subject. So, the literature review is defined as a broad, comprehensive, in-depth, systematic, and critical review of scholarly publications or unpublished scholarly print materials, audiovisual materials, and personal communications. So Miriam gave the following definition to literature review in 1988, and it is as following. So literature review as an interpretation and synthesis of published work. As you see, it is synthesis of published work. And if we speak about the structure of literature review, you can see the following statements. So there is not one ideal structure for your literature review, so talk your guide about this. Consider whether you wish to organize your literature review chronologically, thematically, or by development of ideas, or it's up to you. It may be a combination of this. So make sure that you always explain your structure for your reader and have a clearer narrative. It means you have to be understandable. So now you can see 3 stages at which a review of the literature is needed. The first one, an early review. The second one is review during the period of your research. It means ongoing review. The third one is review at the stage of preparing your final report. So how literature review will help you in your proposed research? It will clarify the conceptual issues of your research related to the area. It means it is up to the researcher to clarify, to identify the issues of the topic. It will help you to learn about research design for your research. It is an opportunity to persuade your examiner that your research is relevant, worth doing. It means it is like a method, and it is like an opportunity or chance to insist others to believe. So your points or your ideas about the given topic. And the next one, it will give you insight to contribute something new in your subject area. So here you can see across those 5 steps to conduct literature review. Step 1, identify key terms. It means you have to extract keywords from your title. Remember, you may decide to change the title later. Or to identify key terms using the following addresses or site address. The next one, step 2, locate literature. And use academic libraries. Do not limit your research or search to an electronic search of articles. Use primary and secondary sources. A primary source is research reported to the researcher that conducted the study. So here I want to give you some examples for primary and secondary sources. So primary source, it is like maybe it is given from the diaries of famous people or common people, or some mathematical notes of bookkeepers. And the next one, so step 3, critically evaluate selected literature. Rely on research journal articles published in national journals. Prioritize your search. First look for referred journal articles, then non-referred articles, then books, then conference papers, dissertations, so theses, and then papers posted to websites. Look for research articles and avoid as much possible opinion pieces. It means you have to examine research articles, you have to read it carefully, and you have to avoid some similar opinions in one research work. Blend qualitative and quantitative research in your review. You know, qualitative, it is like verbal, and quantitative, it is statistical or some numerical facts about your research. Step 4, organize the literature. Create a file or abstract system to keep track of what you read. Each article you read should be summarized in one page containing. Or if you want to publish in some kind of journals, they also have their open formats. Title. Use APA to type the title so that you can later copy-paste this into the references section of your paper. Source, journal, article, book, glossary, or etc. So, a research problem. 1 or 2 lines will suffice. It is enough. Step 5. Summarize the literature in table or concept map format. So, according to Galvin, and he recommends building tables as a key way to help you overview, organize, and summarize your findings. The first one, you can create the table using the table feature within Microsoft Word. The second one, you can create it initially in Excel. The third one, the advantage of using Excel in that it enables you to sort your findings according to a variety of factors. For example, sort by date and then by author, sort by methodology, then date, summary of research results. Now you can see some references in order to find some extra information about today's theme. You can refer to the following references like Roosevelt's educational research, planning, conducting and evaluation, quantitative and qualitative research. The second is Tyler, writing a literature review. And here you can see some websites or online sources that will help you to enrich your knowledge about the given topic. Have a nice day. Goodbye.